We're making a delicious and very quick and easy bread that you're gonna be able to serve with all your soups and stews this upcoming fall season. This is my quick bread, also known as beer bread. It is so fantastic. You are going to love it. It doesn't require any yeast. It's easy and simple, and I literally make it with just a fork or spoon. That's how easy it is. The first thing you're gonna wanna do is preheat your oven to 375. I've got a 9 by 5 inch loaf pan ready and waiting for me, lined with some parchment paper. And the recipe itself is so unbelievably simple. And I wanna tell you that if you wanna use non-alcoholic light beer, go for it. It will work just as well. All you need is some all-purpose flour. To it, you're gonna add some sugar. Sounds wild, but it works. Baking powder and salt. Mix all of your dry ingredients together, and then you're gonna go ahead and add your beer. The beer you're gonna wanna add is like a light beer. You can do like a Miller Lite, Corona Light, something like that. But like I said, if you can find Corona Light or something, even a Corona that's non-alcoholic, use that. It'll work out just as well. Now watch what happens when you add the beer to your flour mixture, because it's all gonna get foamy and really weird looking. And you're gonna think that this is never gonna come together, but it actually comes together in like seconds. And the batter, it's not very liquidy, it's actually quite chunky, but it works. Trust me when I tell you, I love this recipe so much. My best friend makes this all the time using, you know, like the pre-packaged mix that you get for all, like from all of the, is it Taste of Home? Like one of those parties, like Paper Chef and whatnot. And she makes it with using that all the time. I don't ever go to any of those parties. I never buy any of that mix, and I figured you gotta be able to make that by hand really easily. And guess what? You totally can. You can make it really easy. So this is what it looks like. I'm gonna just go ahead and grab a spatula so that we can get it into our pan. Go ahead and just pop this in. Gorgeous. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take about a half a stick or like a quarter cup of butter. As this sits, this gets clumpier and clumpier, which is a good thing. It's actually not a bad thing at all. You're going to take a half of a stick, so a quarter cup, slice it down the center, and then you're going to go ahead and slice this really thin, because we're going to cover the top like this, the butter all over it. I'm well aware it doesn't look the best, but trust me, the end result is pretty phenomenal. I'm gonna pop it in a 375 oven for about 55 minutes, let it cool, then we slice, and then we eat. My bread was in the oven for 55 minutes. I've let it cool completely, and it's honestly absolute perfection. Look at it. It's just nice and soft. It's not gummy. You never want to underbake your bread. It's perfection. I already cut the front off because I wanted to take a nice thumbnail for you, because you're worth it. Look at the beautifulness. Look at the perfection. You got to take a little soft butter, okay? You can also do a little maple butter by mixing together a little maple syrup and a little bit of softened butter. That always goes down well, but I'm telling you something. This bread, it is so good. So good. It's very soft, a little crumbly. Perfection. It's super easy to put together. I know you can do it, and it goes great with any soup, any stew, and takes literally under an hour from beginning to end to put together. LauraInthekitchen.com for the written recipe. Hope you've enjoyed spending time with me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.